Can we place that piece of wood there?
A perfect match. So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
He did not mention that at all. Hey guys, my name is JemSoulex and welcome to case number 6, the final case, a half moon walk. This is going to be the last for the love of God, stop with these achievements that keep scaring me. Oh my God. This is case number 6, the last one. Excuse me, we're getting interrupted from my achievements. I like the gem logo there. That's my logo, guys. That is my logo. And we're now going to start case number 6, which is the final case in this game. So let's do this.
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson.
We have. Where to?
To the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, look.
Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother, Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
And forget about the dinner? Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Okay, and now we have an objective. Solve the crime at Half Moon Street. Investigate the crime scene and talk to witnesses at Half Moon Street and interrogate and examine his belongings. Okay, let's see here. What's up, Watson?
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
Yeah, after everything he's done for us, I think we should help him out. Okay, well, we got a letter here. Let's take a look. Mr. Holmes, no matter how famous a detective you may be, I must warn you, you may have made a mistake in arresting my only and beloved son, Albert. And for what? For the murder of my husband? Everyone knows that he died of a heart attack. What is the fairy tale you have invented of a poisonous plant? Are you insane? You have no idea of my influence. I will crush you. Well, you know what? Your son helped kill your father. I don't know what you're talking about. Or your help killed your husband, so I don't care. Let's go ahead and put my hat on. As usual, we always need to be wearing our hat. And with that, I say we go to the crime scene. White Watson. Yes, let us go see. Half Moon Street first.
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
I know that. So here we are on this street. First time exploring around here. Never mind, can't go that way. Okay, guys, I'm very curious. We're now actually exploring. Okay, alright. Oh, in here?
Locked.
Which way are we going? Yo, this game, I swear to God. Watson, which way are we going? I don't even know. Here?
Locked.
Alright, I guess we're going straight down here. To examine the murder of someone. Or something. This is the first time that we're actually exploring, exploring the streets. Two dead people.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes, is that you?
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving.
Good point. So, let's go ahead and ask him about the victims.
Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
Witnesses?
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
What were the fireworks in honor of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course. Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
Mr. Holmes, I had no doubt about this case, but now that you are here...
Okay, so we have two dead bodies and we need to figure this out. So let's examine both of the bodies. Okay.
Brian Vercotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
Yes. What else? Hand.
A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vercotti must have done some time there.
Yes. And then what's in his hand?
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant.
Okay. Let's see.
The bullet
Wounds.
penetrated his stomach. A dreadful wound.
Okay. What about the other guy? What's that? Let's take a look at his face. He's got a gunshot in
The
his
bullet
head.
struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance.
Left pocket, we got a key.
This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
And we took the key. And let's see, plates, struck object, piece of wood.
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look. This shard of wood is quite new.
Okay, we'll take that too, I guess. Okay. This is quite different from the other cases we've had, guys. Let's talk to this guy. And with talking to this guy, I think we're going to be
Mr. Turner.
examining him.
I heard Constable Marrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective gentleman? I've heard of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story?
Let's go ahead and examine this man right here. So let's see what we got. We have metal class. So he was in war. Missing buttons. Poor life. Okay, what else? Requires support. Weak leg. Limping. Okay.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started. A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
I quickly got up, I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand, and I rushed towards the window. I looked down, and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
Mr. Turner, did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment. Mr. Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
You have helped us a
Okay.
great deal, Mr. Turner.
I'm so glad that the murderer has been caught.
Well, we don't know if he's the actual murderer.
I'll
Wiggins.
do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
I know, Riggins. We're gonna help you because the case might be, it probably might not even be him. Can we go down this way? Oh yeah, we can because this lady's back here.
Mrs. Powell?
What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the crime that took place this evening.
Well, I've already gave my testimony, but very well.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
Yes. I was selling my flowers as usual, and then the fireworks began, in honour of Queen Victoria. I enjoyed those. But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street and stopped just by me. He had a gun in his hand. He was like a ghost, and all covered in blood. It was dark, but I could see him, because of the flashes from the fireworks.
And then?
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that a policeman should be on duty in the vicinity. He had no time to escape. 2 constables got him. Then another constable came out from the very same street, and I heard him talking of a horrible murder.
Mrs. Powell, did you hear the gunshots?
I'm not sure. You know, what with the fireworks?
Did you see anyone else leaving Half Moon Street prior to or at the time of the crime?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the fireworks, I was very attentive, as I'm always on the lookout for customers.
My thanks to you, Mrs. Powell.
Okay. Solve the crime and create. Okay, so we gotta go to Scotland Yard next. So we have. Okay. Evidence. Piece of wood. And a door key. What do we have for people? We have him. There's 2 other guys. And yeah. Okay then. And talk to the. Can we go this way? No, we can't. Alright, that's fine. Alright, guys. There's certain places we can and can't go to. Can we go this way? No. Okay, whatever. Alright, so our next objective. Let's go ahead and see what we have in terms of clues here. Let's go ahead and put stuff together here. We'll figure it out. I usually like to wait to do this, but sometimes I like to do this. Sometimes it might be a good idea to do it sooner so you have something to work with. Conflicting statements. Mr. Turner stated that he remained at the window of his flat until the police arrived. However, this is a conflict with Merrill's statement as the constable did not see anyone at the window. That is true. Different shots, 2 victims. Okay. That is a good point. Conflicting statements. That is. Some of the evidence can be used in investigation. Okay. Mr. Turner says he was standing near the window of the flat at the entire time, but according to Mr. Turner, window was dark. Oh, I have a lantern. Didn't even realize, guys, I had a lantern. Okay. Anyways, let's go back and talk over. Can I talk to this guy now?
It would be...
It's dialogue. Okay.
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
Well, let's see here. Door key. Turner's. Oh, yeah, there we go.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
Okay.
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
Let's take a look. We're going to start examining his
This
house.
fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
A fire. Ashes. Burnt paper.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here.
Can we take them with us?
These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
Okay. What about the wood, though? That would help. Okay, we'll leave it there. Bookshelves.
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago.
Walking stick. Attached piece of wood.
This
Examine it
walking
first.
stick is broken. It was placed here quite recently.
Can we place that piece of wood there?
A perfect match. So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
He did not mention that at all. I'm just like going through this guy's
Mr.
house.
Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
I'm very suspicious of this guy. I mean, how could it be him if he could barely move? Or if he could barely, like, run like that? Kitchen table. We're just gonna examine all your stuff right in front of you.
This kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Kitchen table. Sweepings. Shredded paper.
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Let's go ahead and examine outside.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window.
Yes.
The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
Okay. LB. It wants us to do that. Approach the body. Wait, hold on. Reset. Nope. Oh. Approach the body. Oh, that's a very interesting, guys. Wait, hold on. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here because as you can see, we have a whole sequence that we have to make involving this man. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to become a gem, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Alright. Let's see. Mimic. You're so... Ow! Stop doing that. That hurts. Jesus. I hate when they freaking... They do a lot of damage.